What's up, agents, and welcome back to another PCS TU22 video where we are testing out the ongoing directive buff. So if we have a look at the patch notes, you can see here they've increased the hollow point ammo damage amplification from 20% to 50%. It does not affect party ammo still, because if you remember, you give half a mag of hollow point to everybody else in your group. Doesn't change anything in PvP, that'd be wild. This is a great buff, and I think ongoing directive gets slept on a lot. I use it for my heroic 5 directive build. It makes life really easy because you never have to worry about ammo ever. Plus you get the bleed, and it makes, you know, the bleed damage on enemies, it makes them a little bit wild, right? They won't stay in cover, they like to jig around a bit, so it helps in many ways. And you can make it quite, well, I say quite strong. By adding status effects, you can make it last for longer, which obviously then does more damage over time. And if they do run away from you or sit in cover, then it just makes for really good fun. Now, obviously, I'm going to use this again with the new exotic fowl, the Strager. Is it called? I guess we can just have a quick. Is it called the Strager? Strager? Yeah, Strager. Right. That's what I'm going to say. Let me know in the comments how wrong I am. So I'm going to use it with this. Now, obviously, we don't know how we get this yet. I'm assuming it's going to be at the end of the season track. It hasn't got damage to target out of cover on, so note that, because we can't re-roll it in the PTS right now. So I'm getting an extra 4 bullets in the magazine. But if I could put this 10% extra damage to target out of cover on it, this is really good. I just did a video on negotiators. That's also really good. Definitely worth checking that out. But obviously we can manipulate things here in the range, so let's just make sure the range is on not on normal, because you have to excuse the flicking back and forth. I'm having cursor issues in the PTS for some reason. But let's just ramp up all the NPCs, and you can see I've already given myself the bleed bullet, so without any kind of stacking or anything like that, that's proccing nearly, what, 750k, 800 when it's non-armor damage. And as we buff up from killing the enemies, so you can see we're nearly at max buff on this elite here. 1.3 million pretty much to the head to armor, and that you're just naturally going to get that, because you don't have to worry about which enemies you kill in what order with this gun or anything like that. You know, it's just naturally going to happen over your playtime. You know, 1.1 mil there, all that distance there, nearly 1.7 mil at that distance is absolutely wild. I haven't got any of the seasonal modifiers on, so I'm not you know, buffing my damage in any way whatsoever, but I just think this is really great. Also though, what we need to talk about is I have put the Arcanist cookbook on, because Perfectly Wicked also got a buff. Now I'm not sure how much of a buff that got. Let's just find that real quick. Now the buff for this has taken it from 23 seconds to 27 seconds. But it's still the same damage, and the regular version is still the same damage also. So I'm going to swap this backpack out. I really don't feel like the perfect version is worth it, but I am still going to run Wicked. So what I will do is we'll switch it to a Grupo for some extra deeps. But obviously you don't have to run all red when it comes round to running this. You could just, you know, build some survivability, and I'm just testing in the PTS at, you know, max values, so that we get an idea. So as you can see, it's still 18%, but it's just for 20 seconds rather than the new 27 seconds. So let's just check our stats. We're at 51 crit chance, which is still really nice, because them values have all changed too. And what we'll do, we'll just slot in a critical hit chance mod. Not that one. Not that one. That one. So we'll slot that in there as well, and now we'll do even more damage, which is really good. So get rid of this guy. Let's just kill some of these. We'll keep the elite alive there. We're already hitting for a mil. 1.1 mil there. 1.2 mil. 1.5 mil. Then 1.3 there. 1.3. I'm not sure how we triggered the 1.5. 1.6. Maybe the range is being screwy. 1.4. 1.7. Yeah, winner, winner, winner. So something, yeah, I'm not sure if something weird's going on there, or if the range is being screwy. But let's just go and give it a quick run through Lincoln Memorial like we do. I am running Lincoln Memorial on all my videos for ease. I've got that much to cover that yeah, I'm not really got the time to run different missions, so this is just quick examples. And plus, if I put too much time into some of these videos, it's a PTS, right? This time next week it could be completely different. So obviously we can just run the Banshee Pulse or whatever. You can cheat like I've kind of done already here. You can get the damage from the bullets from the range. Blimey, it's great. And don't forget, this is, 1.5. This is not just a solo build, right? So this would come in really, really, really good for a team. Although they've not buffed the team damage, you're now not just a buffer. You're going to do way more deeps. And you have the options as well if you want to spec into the status effects with these builds too. Ongoing Directive gives you some right good flexibility. If you want to run it all red, if you want to flex the status effects or not. If you want to flex directives. Feel the no survivability there. The damage is really good. I am liking the new foul. Oh, he got me. We traded. We traded. Named item have we got here? Grown great. Hang on, have I got directives on? Must have directives on. Because I can't open that. Kind of showing the build there at its best because ongoing directive works really well there. Grenade out. Where's he throwing it? Has he seen me move? Oh, he saw me move. Peek. Really can't knock the damage on this. Peek. Excuse me, sir. That would be very rude of you to put a rocket launcher up my backside.
Serious trauma detected.
Serious trauma detected.
You're dead meat.
I might be dead meat here. I mean, I'm loving life. Not gonna lie.
All clear.
Was that a 1.5 at the end? Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, so without even trying, so obviously in the range at the beginning, I really tried to show you the maximum damage output, but in the craziness of a fight, I was still doing that damage. I didn't have to try anything. It just works. No stacking. And I think, we've had a very big theme in the Division game now over the last couple of years of anything that came out, it requires a stack. You've got to get a shotgun out. You've got to stack this. You've got to stack that. And I think that's why everybody naturally defaulted to Strikers. Strikers was very powerful. And yeah, I think this now, it gives you a lot of options. This and Negotiators. are being put in a really, really good place. It is just a shame that they didn't touch True Patriot. I feel like they really should have. It didn't get a touch in Project Resolve. It didn't get a touch again this time. Hope maybe PTS 2 they'll add some more things, because Yannick did mention that they've touched everything, but the Pestilence doesn't seem to have got touched, which is a shame for that gun as well. It's getting really left behind now, because again, it didn't get touched in Project Resolve. So it is interesting. So if you wanted to look at the stats for this, 57 crit chance, 99 crit damage. I do definitely recommend running the Group O pack with it. It's nice to have that little bit of extra critical hit damage in there also. If you wanted to look at the stats very quickly, pause if you need to. I am going to fly through it. We get 13% critical hit damage now from the Group O bonus. Weapon damage, crit chance with Wicked, which we talked about earlier on. Then I just put Foxes on for more damage because we get the damage to target out of cover, crit chance, and weapon damage. And then we ran Ongoing Directive. Definitely important to run the chest piece if you're going to go all red with this. We get the 30% reload speed, which is nice, because don't forget then you can also run this with LMGs. It would be really, really nice with LMGs. We get the hollow point ammo, and we give half a mag still to our teammates. That hasn't changed. But they amplified the weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit. But that rocks all the way up to 50% now for you as a player with the chest piece, which is really, really good. Crit chance here. Then with the mask, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. And then with the holster, weapon damage, crit damage. I'm not sure if I showed the gloves or not, but if I didn't, weapon damage, critical hit chance. I think there's some real big options here as well. And I don't know if I'll get a chance to look at it, because there's some other things I really need to look at that are a little bit more pressing with the changes like the Ouroboros and things like that. But I think running Ninja Bike with this, and if you get used to run the Ninja Bike and you can pump up the crit damage even more than running this pack, could be really good. I just need to try it out. It's just, you know, thoughts off the top of my head. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you run Ongoing Directive before? Is this changed your mind? I mean, that is a lot of damage for just running the set. So yeah, I really, really like this change. I don't necessarily feel like it's overpowered either. Before anyone goes, oh, it's going to get clapped, it's going to get clapped. They might clap it, but I think they put it in a good place. As a PTS 1, this and Negotiators, I think, are in a really, really good place that will, you know, put them on par with the new Heartbreaker changes, put them on par with the new Strikers changes, you know, and things like that. I think this is good. It is just a shame that True Patriot didn't seem to get touched, but you never know. Fingers crossed maybe for the next PTS. That's going to be it for the video. I have gone on too long for this one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and all your support this week for the PTS videos. Has been crazy, so thank you for everything. If you've not subbed to the channel yet, please do. For more PTS videos, you know I've always got you. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you want to test. I have got quite a big list, but I will try and get through all of them before the end of the day today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.